Can a single dress carry the weight of a nation's hopes? As June unfolds and the eyes of the world begin turning toward London, anticipation mounts, not just for a royal parade, but for something far more personal. This year's Troping the Colour, the grand celebration of the monarch's official birthday, is set to take place on Saturday, June 14th. And while the pageantry, the military precision, and the balcony appearance are all important elements, one figure casts a particularly compelling shadow over the occasion. Will she or won't she? That's the question royal watchers, fashion critics, and millions of admirers across the globe are asking. Will Catherine, Princess of Wales, step back into the spotlight after months of medical treatment and private recovery? And if she does, what silent but powerful message will her outfit carry this time? Welcome back to the channel, where we explore not only the events surrounding the royal family, but the deeper meanings behind their choices. If you appreciate this kind of storytelling, take a moment now to like this video and subscribe. Your support means more than you know, and it helps us bring these royal stories to life. Now let's begin. For those unfamiliar, Troping the Colour isn't just another day in the royal calendar. It's a living thread of British tradition that stretches back centuries, a dazzling parade of regiments, horses, flags, and music that culminates in the royal family's appearance on the balcony of Buckingham Palace. It's unity. It's symbolism. And most of all, it's a mirror, reflecting the current moment of the monarchy back to the public. And this year, that mirror feels particularly fragile. After the devastating revelation that the Princess of Wales was undergoing cancer treatment, her absence from royal duties was both expected and entirely understandable. The palace's silence only deepened the mystery, leaving the public to speculate, grieve, and hope from afar. Her voice, when it did finally emerge in a video message in March, was quiet but clear. Her focus, she said, was on healing. On her children. On her family. Since then, there have been no public appearances. No events. No royal engagements. But now, for the first time in months, there's a flicker of possibility. A hope that she may once again stand on that iconic balcony, not as a symbol of perfection, but of perseverance. Not as a fashion icon, but as a woman reclaiming her place in the world, one step at a time. And make no mistake, if Catherine appears, her wardrobe will be scrutinized down to the last detail. Why? Because for the Princess of Wales, clothing has never been just about aesthetics. It has always been a tool, a form of communication more potent than words. And this year, the stakes are higher than ever. Emma Shacklock, a seasoned royal editor, believes Catherine will once again opt for the colour white. Not by accident, but as a deliberate, layered choice. Let's examine that. White is a colour loaded with meaning. In Western culture, it often symbolizes purity, renewal, and peace. But in the world of royalty, it can also convey dignity, restraint, and power through silence. It's the colour of healing. Of grace under pressure. Of beginnings, and of steady comebacks. Imagine the visual tableau: Prince William, steadfast in his bright red Welsh Guards uniform, tradition incarnate. The children, often dressed in hues of blue, the embodiment of legacy and optimism. And then Catherine, in white. A symbol of calm amidst colour. The quiet centre of a storm she never asked for. It would be more than a look. It would be a message. Last year, Catherine wore white to Troping the Colour as well, a striking dress with black detailing by Jenny Packham, recycled from a previous engagement. That choice alone carried weight. It spoke of sustainability. Of simplicity. Of humility and thoughtfulness. She could have worn something new, bold, expensive. But she chose a garment that echoed restraint, subtlety, and strength. And in doing so, she told the world, I'm here. I'm still standing. And I support this family. This year, If she chooses white again, it would create continuity, a silent reaffirmation of her role, her resilience, and her readiness to continue forward. And yet, isn't there also something poetic about the absence of color? After all, red is a showstopper. It demands attention. It screams confidence. And Catherine has worn it masterfully over the years, often for major moments. Red, after all, is the color of British pageantry, of the iconic scarlet tunics worn by guardsmen, of the Union Jack, of tradition. But white? White whispers. White waits. White invites you to lean in and listen. If Catherine does appear in head-to-toe white, it could signal that her focus isn't on standing out, but on grounding the moment. On honoring the monarch. On ensuring that the eyes of the world remain, rightly, on King Charles III. Because this is his day, too. Let's not forget, the king is also navigating his own health crisis. His recent cancer diagnosis sent shockwaves through the institution. And while he has continued to fulfill many of his duties with stoicism and strength, the fragility of the moment cannot be ignored. In that sense, Catherine's appearance, and her potential fashion choices, become part of a larger narrative. One about endurance. About royal continuity. About a family that stands together even as the ground beneath them shifts. And perhaps, white also offers something even more personal. A quiet celebration of recovery. A color of breath. Of clarity. Of life returning, slowly but surely. One royal expert even suggested that if Catherine appears in white, she will visually complete the flag, standing as the white beside William's red and their children's blue. A living symbol of unity. A palette made flesh. A family that reflects not just themselves, but the entire nation. And while we must remind ourselves this is all speculation, isn't that part of the magic? The fascination with royal life is not just about protocol or pageantry. It's about reading between the lines. Seeing the unsaid. Interpreting the silence. And Catherine's silence, over these past few months, has spoken volumes. Her absence has been felt in every photograph she didn't appear in. Every engagement she missed. Every balcony where her familiar silhouette was nowhere to be seen. But perhaps, come June 14th, we'll see her again. Quiet. Composed. Unbreakable. And yes, dressed in white. Or maybe not. Maybe she'll surprise us with something bold. Maybe she'll re-emerge in a soft blue or gentle pastel, echoing the freshness of spring. Or maybe she won't appear at all, and that, too, would be a message. A reminder that health, privacy, and healing come before duty. Whatever she chooses, one thing is certain, it will be deliberate. Because Catherine, Princess of Wales, is no stranger to symbolism. Her fashion, her presence, and her silence are all carefully orchestrated. And they're never about vanity, they're about responsibility. Her clothes carry messages, because her voice is often bound by tradition. And yet, that voice finds its way through fabric. Through color. Through silhouette. Through strength. So as we approach this pivotal moment, the sovereign's birthday parade, the spectacle of trooping the color, we wait. Not just for pomp and ceremony. But for something deeper. For a signal. For hope. Will the Princess of Wales stand once more before the world? And if she does, what will she say without saying a word? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Do you believe Catherine will return to the balcony this year? Will she wear white? And if so, what message do you think that choice carries? Your opinions matter, and we read every single one. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this deep dive into royal symbolism, and subscribe, so you never miss a moment from inside the monarchy. There's so much more to come. Thank you for watching, and stay with us as the summer of the royals continues to unfold, one meaningful appearance at a time.